My name is Intisar Ahmed. I'm a project geotechnical engineer based out of Seattle, Washington, and I work at GeoEngineers. So in simple terms, I'm a geotechnical consultant. So people ask me to get involved when they're building things on, in, or with soil or rock. And what I do on a day-to-day basis is provide project management and design support for any type of civil engineering projects, mainly in the civil infrastructure space. These days that involves transportation projects, dams and development, and public works projects. Both my parents had a major influence in my childhood and upbringing that led me to engineering. My father in particular, he wanted to be an engineer himself at some point, and when I was picking programs for undergraduate education, he suggested I try out engineering. And my mother has also been extremely supportive throughout my whole educational journey and always believed in me no matter what I did, so I think both of them played a very important role. I think what I'm most proud of in my career is the variety of projects that I've worked on that I know has helped our communities in very profound ways. From working on new school projects, new portables, seismic retrofits, to new building developments, to major transportation projects, wastewater treatment plants, things like that. The amount of impact I get to have on a regular basis is something I'm proud of every day. If we're talking professional communities and professional volunteerism, I got that start via a mentor during my very first internship who suggested I just start attending these technical presentations at the Vancouver Geotechnical Society. I didn't understand a lot of what was being said, but I picked up some keywords and met a lot of really cool people and made a lot of really cool connections. I also realized the impact you can have with getting involved in these types of organizations and being able to influence a lot of people and their careers and facilitate a lot of professional development and improvement, that sort of thing. So I just got involved, and eventually I became the chair of this Vancouver Geotechnical Society this past year. ASCE wasn't obviously the bigger player at the time. However, the Geo Institute held their first ever conference outside of the US in Vancouver, Canada, where I practiced in 2024. And I was involved in a very small role with that conference, and that was a really cool opportunity to get involved with the ASCE community. So when I decided to eventually move to Seattle, I decided to get really involved with ASCE as an active volunteer. The ASCE Geo Institute Seattle section, or the Seattle Geotechnical Group, as well as the ASCE Young Members Forum here in Seattle, and the ASCE Geo Institute National Young Professionals Committee. I can't really imagine my career not volunteering or not being involved in the professional community. So that's just like who I am and how I aspire to lead my career. I'd like to thank ASCE for the recognition and awarding me a New Faces Award for 2025. I never would have expected it, but I'm very grateful, and hopefully my story can encourage some other folks to get involved and pursue civil engineering.